Hey guys, Kiki here, and I like to talk about music and entertainment news. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button, giving us a like, and also sharing the video. And if you guys didn't know, we do have a radio station. We play the greatest in classic rock and classic hits. It's called, right there, Kiki.fm. You can get it for free in the App Store, or you can also visit our website at Kiki.fm to find out more info about us and what we love to do. And that's really to just play the greatest music for all of you. So getting right into it here, iconic TV producer Norman Lear, whose name we saw absolutely everywhere when we were growing up, has died at the amazing age of 101 years old. I mean, you really don't hear about many people getting past the age of 100. Now, while we all knew his name, we really didn't know much about Norman because he was always behind the scenes. But we can only guess that a piece of his personality touched every single TV show or movie that he put out there. Norman does appear to have had a very colorful family past. He was born in New Haven, Connecticut, and moved to Chelsea, Massachusetts, where his father would end up in jail for selling fake bonds. And it is said that his father and mother were both the inspiration for the characters of Archie and Edith Bunker on the very iconic TV show All in the Family. Norman was also inspired by what he listened to on the radio, and when he entered the U.S. Army in 1942, he was a radio operator and gunner and was discharged in 1945. Norman wanted to become a press agent just like his Uncle Jack, so he did just that and drove himself and his daughter to California to pursue a career as a press agent. Lear teamed up with the late comedy writer Ed Simmons. He was a friend of his cousin Elaine, so the pair went from selling furniture door to door. That had to be hard. How do you sell a couch door to door? But they did it. And from that, they went to writing for TV shows Martin and Lewis and Rowan and Martin. As time passed, Norman's career grew and grew and grew. And he started cranking out the quirky but iconic TV shows like Divorce American Style. Remember Love American Style? I used to watch that all the time. Sanford and Son, and of course, All in the Family. Let's not forget about The Jeffersons, Good Times, Maude, and One Day at a Time, which all had live studio audiences. And these shows focused on topics that absolutely no one else was talking about. Eric Monti, a screenwriter who is said to have created or co-created a lot of these hit TV shows that Norman Lear produced, including Good Times, The Jeffersons, and What's Happening, filed a lawsuit against Norman Lear, ABC, and CBS, and many, many others for stealing his show ideas. And he did win a settlement for $1 million plus a small ownership in the show Good Times. But the settlement and the lawsuit caused him to get blacklisted. He basically never worked again, and he lost everything. The Norman bought and sold some communications companies throughout the 80s and the 90s, and one of them, Embassy Communications, earned him and the co-owners $485 million in Coca-Cola stock. That's a lot of soda. As far as awards and honors go, Norman received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, won the National Medal of Arts in 1999, given to him by Bill Clinton, won the National Medal of Arts in 1999, given to him by former President Bill Clinton, and won the 2017 Kennedy Center Honors Award, and many, many others. Norman is also known for sharing his experiences, and one of those experiences he did have was to buy one of the original copies of the Declaration of Independence. And his wife Lynn made that purchase in 2001, and she paid $8.1 million. Did Norman know she was going to do that? Like, I hope she didn't do it while he was out working or something. Like, oh, by the way, I bought a copy of the Declaration of Independence, hun. But she bought it, and what he did was he took it around the country and shared it with millions and millions of people. And that's what Norman did. He liked to share what he had. Norman leaves behind his wife Lynn, 6 children, and 4 grandchildren. Danielle Brisbois, who played Stephanie on All in the Family, said this about Norman on her social media. "You believed in me when I was 9. I remember going into your office to meet you, and after singing for you, you said, 'You've just done so much for me. What can I do for you?' And I said, put me on a show. And you did just that. You and Carol O'Connor wrote the part of Stephanie on All in the Family for me, and it changed my life. Even though I was a child, you treated me with respect and like a working actress. You have done so much for the world. Thanks, Norman. We have to just all remember, literally, do they even do that anymore? Put the producer's name in bold letters. Like, I can literally see his name in front of me. It was everywhere. Norman Lear, Norman Lear, Norman Lear. And he did give us probably some of the greatest TV shows to have ever come out of the TV sitcom era. Rest in peace, Norman, and lots of love to your family and to your friends. And guys, I'll see you soon.